But I don't agree with you, some of you, that it is not a question of civil-military controversy. It is not at all a question of civil-military controversy. It so happened, unfortunately, maybe without any motive, but it so happened, 36 years, Army maintained 2 dates of birth. That is why this controversy occurred. Not 1 year, 2 years, 36 years. Army's 2 branch maintained 2 dates of birth, official 2 dates of birth. Actually, it should happen, but it happened. 36 years, nobody notices. Same institution, 2 branch, maintained 2 dates of birth, 36 years. That is why this controversy. At that time, government was not in the picture. It was only in the army system, these 2 dates of birth was maintained. Nobody noticed it. It came to notice only in 2006.
Well, let's go across to National Affairs Editor Srinjoy Chaudhary, who's joining us on this. Srinjoy, very clearly the Defence Minister there playing down the row, also adding that this should be left to the Supreme Court to further see.
Yes, the Defence Minister, Mr. A.K. Antony, has really made 2 points. The first, of course, he says that it should be left to the Supreme Court. It's the highest arbiter in the land. Now that it's up to the Supreme Court, and with the Supreme Court will decide. The other point he made very clear, and rightly also, was the fact that this is a decision that was initially made by the Army. And for 36 years, as he says, this was a problem that remained within the Army, and it came to the ministry and the government very, very recently. That is a point he makes, and that is absolutely true. The problem was created basically within the Army, and it was created by officers, senior officers within the Army over the last few years. So if there's anyone responsible for at least creating the problem and keeping it alive for over 30 years, it is the Army. Of course, later, the Defence Ministry has come into it. The Defence Ministry has gone with the information that has been given by the Army, and then, of course, by the government.
All right, Srinjoy, thanks for that. Let's once again listen into the Defence Minister stating that this unfortunate incident is at an end now.
On the 3rd of February. Before that, why is the Defence Ministry trying to change dates? The letter is with us.
No, nothing. Nothing unusual in it. It's a part of ongoing process for the last so many months. Nothing unusual. It's a normal ongoing process. As you said, now it is nearing in the final stage. The long pending controversy is now going to end. I agree with you, it is unfortunate. It took years together. But I don't agree with you, some of you, that it is not a question of civil. It is not at all a question of civil-military controversy. It so happened, unfortunately, maybe without any motive, but it so happened, 36 years, Army maintained 2 dates of birth. That is why this controversy occurred. Not 1 year, 2 years, 36 years. Army's 2 branch maintained 2 dates of birth, official 2 dates of birth. Actually, it should happen, but it happened. 36 years, nobody notices. Same institution, 2 branch, maintained 2 dates of birth, 36 years. That is why this controversy. At that time, government was not in the picture. It was only In the army system, these 2 dates of birth was maintained. Nobody noticed it. It came to notice only in 2006. That too not by the government. 2006, Army headquarters noticed there are 2 dates of birth. Then the Army headquarters reconciled it at the level of the then Army chief in 2006. Army took a decision. They can make to government. What can we do? The government of, I was not there at that time, but government of that day took a decision as per the recommendation of the army. Where is the question of civil military controversy? Then in 2008 also, army headquarters at the level of the then army chief, second army chief. 2006 there was one army chief. 2008 another army chief. Army headquarters at their level reconcile it. Then send it to government. Government accepted that. What else the government must do? So 36 years army maintained to get date of birth. 2006 army headquarters at the level of the then army chief took a decision. Government accepted that decision. 2008 again army headquarters at the level of the second army chief took the decision. Government accepted that. 2009 also government accepted recommendation of the then army chief. Where is the question of a civil military controversy? So all these things were settled at the army headquarters only. Government accepted that. We thought all the controversies are reconciled at least by 2009. We thought everything is over. But again, complaint came to the government. So up to 2009, all the reconciliation by the army headquarters only, at the army chief level. 2009, after that, 2011, 2010, 2011, complaint government came to the government again. Then, government took a decision 3 times. Not any individual level. After referring to the Law Ministry and Attorney General of India, 3 times they advised us something. Government followed that. That is the only way the government can function. But as I said earlier, government decision is not final. Otherwise it is a democracy. Anybody can question government decision. That is their right. You cannot oppose that. It has gone to court now. So government cannot take government decision can be questioned. It is questioned now. Now it is the final stage before the Supreme Court. Nobody can question that decision. When the Supreme Court take a decision, that will be final. That will be applicable to all citizens of India, including the government. So let us wait. Let us wait, please, show some patience. Don't ask this question again and again. Don't make this a controversy again and again. Wait for a few days or a few weeks. Let us deal with the Supreme Court of India. After hearing everybody, let the Supreme Court take a decision. Don't make this controversy again and again. Anyway, it has gone to Supreme Court. It is now beyond the government. Government has no control now. It has gone beyond the government. Please wait till the Supreme Court take a decision. Let us all mentally prepare to accept the decision, whatever it may be. taken by the decision. That will be the final. Nobody can question whether the Supreme Court finally take a decision. Let us ask mentally, all of us, mentally prepared to accept the final verdict of the highest court of India.